Welcome back, guys, to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Talia. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I'm so happy you guys tuned in. If you guys scroll down through my videos, you will see that my channel is a little versatile. I do a lot of personal videos, but mostly, and my main focus, besides like personal poetry and all that stuff, I find that dental hygiene videos are really popular, just because a lot of people want to get that insight and information. I know when I was applying to dental hygiene schools, I was like looking at YouTube, Googling things, and just trying to really get information, get that feedback that I wanted. Most of my videos are on dental hygiene. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. For those who are, I'm so happy you guys are with me on this journey. I'm so excited to share with you guys my experience and experiences. So shout out to 353 YouTube subscribers. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I decided, since my channel is on a personal level, I can just eat my tacos with you guys and talk to you guys about how I've been handling dental hygiene school, how I handle my stress. And since I'm coming into a conclusion of my second semester, I figured I can just record for you guys, let you guys know how I've been studying and how I've been really handling the program overall. So let me show you guys what I got. My order came with some tortilla chips, sauce. I had to stop at Starbucks and get myself a cookie for later because I will be studying and I need that cookie. Shrimp tacos. I don't eat meat, for those who are wondering what I eat, what I like to eat, how my diet's like. I do not eat meat, so I do eat like seafood meat in the sea. I just don't eat meat on grass. My experience so far in dental hygiene school has been really magical. And what I mean by magical is that it's very stressful, but once you get any ounce of free time or any ounce of time to actually sit back and soak in all of your emotions, it comes down to one feeling, and that one feeling is satisfaction and just self-evaluation and self-reflection and self-love and just an acknowledgement of your passion. It's just like a reassurance as to why you chose dental hygiene. So with that being said, I absolutely am a completely different person from when I really just started the program to now, because there's just a huge liability, a huge responsibility, a huge just difference in my life since I've started dental hygiene. And honestly, right now, like a time like this, and I'm actually talking about it, it's just a way I handle stress in the program. I release it, I talk to you guys about it, and forgive me, I know I've been really off this. It just has been a crazy semester. I've worked this hard and I've gotten this far. Tomorrow I do have a final exam, the day after I have a final exam. So for me, the hardest class this semester was surprisingly the class that I thought was going to be the easiest. The hardest class for me was radiology. So for those who don't know, I took pharmacology, radiology. I had clinic, and clinic comes in two parts. It's clinic hands-on and clinic bookwork. So the Green Wilkins textbook, the dental hygiene textbook, oral hygiene education. And oral hygiene education is pretty much what you're going to be teaching your patients. With that being said, pharmacology for the rest of my class, well, handful of students, they just found it very challenging, and it is challenging. I'm not saying it's not challenging, but for me it was just an enjoyable subject. I've excelled a lot in that class. I've excelled in all my classes, including radiology. It just, for me, I don't know, the hands-on part of radiology, of x-rays, taking x-rays, it was fun. I loved it, I enjoyed it, I got it. I feel like with the lecture part of radiology, it's just a lot of history, a lot of like physics, in the sense where you're looking at you're trying to envision being the x-ray machine and trying to figure out how this x-ray machine does this image and gives you this image. I have studied a lot for it. I've come a long way. I also feel that your professors are really, really on your side and they want you to pass. Also, what I do like is a lot of my professors went to my dental hygiene school years ago, but it's just helpful because they know exactly what I'm going through as a student and the rest of my classmates. All the other classes for me were piece of cake, and like I said, I don't know what it was, but you learn from your experiences and you make those experiences a better experience and you tweak the little things that you slipped up on. So that was that for this semester. Last semester for me was just hell. I don't really know how else to describe it. It was just such a challenge for me, and I think it was just adapting to the program, adapting to my commute, adapting to everything in general. It was a challenge. I was very depressed. Second semester going in, I knew what to expect and my emotions were already at a peak, so I knew I didn't want to get to that peak because I knew how stressful it can be. I knew how stressful first semester was for me, but the winter break I just kind of regrouped. I really enjoyed this semester. I didn't think it was as challenging as the first because I went in with my mouth guard, I went in with my helmet, I went in with my knee pads, I went in with just prepared, very, very prepared for the hiccup or for the challenge. First semester, and just if you're applying to the program, you don't really know what to expect and it's really scary. You know, you go in all happy, and then once you're in, you're like, oh my God, this was not what I expected. But I'm here, I've gotten this far. The way I handle stress, honestly, it sucks. I'm not the same way I was when I entered. You know, I turn to food because I'm studying long hours. I turn to my family. Sometimes I don't turn to my family. So I'm kind of lying, but I do. Just because you don't want to get, you know, sucked by negative energies. So honestly, I just stay to myself. I try not to go out as much. And if to your colleagues, if they're going out and they're like, yo, she's a bitch because she doesn't want to come out with us. I know that was harsh, but first of all, my commute sucks. But also I'm very sensitive to energy, and you know, I'm the kind of student that I need to do the work. I can't just wake up one day and say, yeah, I'm gonna ace this exam. A lot of people can do that. I'm just not that student. So I was very detached, for the most part, antisocial my first semester. Second semester, I was able to expand a little more, and I'm happy I got to, you know, go out here and there with my colleagues. I didn't go to everything I was invited to, but I tried. So I think just balancing out your relationships, not only with colleagues, but, you know, with your friends at home and your friends, you know, from your neighborhood. It's just important to balance out social life and personal and professional life. I do try to get in the gym as much as I can, but it's hard. It's a challenge. It's hard. From the outside looking in, it's like you're in school, big deal. And it's like, no, when you have to study dental hygiene, when you have to study dental hygiene, it's just dental hygiene, and only a dental hygiene student will understand. A dental hygiene professional, clinician, healthcare provider will understand the struggle, and the struggle is real. The struggle is so real. It's not even funny. I've cried, I've laughed, I've done it all. But the end goal is the end goal, and the end goal is I want to make a difference in the world. And as a dental hygiene student, that should be your mentality, your mindset, is you want to make a difference. Screw the money. The money's going to come whether you're painting on a canvas or, you know, shining shoes. The money's going to come. You know, obviously that's a difference. That's a big difference in finance. But what I'm saying is you're going to work for X amount of years or, you know, in college, you're gonna work X amount of years freelancing, you're gonna see that breakthrough. The breakthrough is gonna come, but you just have to have that balance and the mind state and mentality and the end goal in your head at all times. And we're human. Sometimes we forget the end goal. Sometimes we forget everything around us, and we get caught up and flustered with energies and emotions and feelings and weight. You know, the way we look, the way we feel, it's totally normal. But you have to remind yourself that you are here for a reason. You have a purpose. You know, you work hard for this. You've done your prereqs. Whether you're doing them now, you're working hard, taking your prerequisites. I remember, like, I really want to get in this program. And it's just like being in the program. You really want to pass those board exams. You really want to be a healthcare professional. Like, this is what you want to do. You want to make a difference in the world. So that's how I handle my stress. I meditate. I do yoga. I do a lot of yoga. I meditate as much as I can. I, you know, go to church when I don't have an early exam on Monday morning. You know, and you don't have to be religious. You can just be faithful and just know that things are going to be okay and the universe is going to work in your favor if you let it. So, another thing that helped me with my stress, besides family, moral support, you know, significant other, all that stuff, your teachers, your instructors, they've been doing this for a very long time. They've seen students in and out of the program. I can't stress it enough. You have to talk to your professors. You have to communicate how you're feeling. They see it written all over you. They know what you're going through. They've done this. And you have to vent to them because they're the only ones that understand. You know, besides your colleagues, but why would you want to vent to your colleague when they're going through the same thing? It's just a negative feeding a negative. And I don't mean that in no way to, you know, whatever. I don't mean that in any kind of way, because there are times where I vent to my colleagues. But what I'm saying is you need to vent to your mentors, people that are on top of you, people that are ahead of you, people that have walked the path already. And I feel like this semester I've done that a million times compared to when I did it in first semester. I did it a couple times in first semester, but second semester I was like, oh no. I'm not feeling the way I felt first semester. No way. Throughout the program, throughout the journey, you are going to make shifts and adjustments, and it's gonna get better. I don't know what third semester and fourth semester or the boards are like. I don't know. You know, as a student, I can't speak on it, and that's why this channel is to vent to you guys about what's going on now and how I can help you guys now and in the now, in the very premature stage of dental hygiene. But what I can say is, from first semester to second, you are going to tweak a couple things, and it does get better. You know, it's like anything you do. You're practicing. If you watch baseball, you're practicing pitching. You're just going to get better. So it's the same thing, in my opinion. Studying habits wise, you know, really absorbing material, information, communication skills, all that stuff, you get better at it. So I feel like just communicating with my professors was very helpful this semester. It is so hard to do a mukbang when you're eating tacos. I feel like with a french fry, you can like bite a fry, then keep the fry in your hand, and then chew, and then kind of casually talk, and then bite the french fry again, and then chew, and then casual. With a taco, it's like, girl, you're taking a nice chunk out of here. I can't talk. The pico de gallo, the tomato, the onion, cilantro, shrimp, the taco skin, it's just all being masticated right now, and I can't talk. So, but I guess it's a mukbang. It's a mukbang, so I can get away with it. So yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, you have no time for anything. Like, I feel so awful. Like, my friends, I miss them. Like, my really couple close friends that I have. I don't really have many, but the couple that are my couple close friends, like, I miss them. You know, we would hang out and talk and listen to music, and now I can't do that. I don't have time for that. So it stinks. I don't have time to like really look beautiful and like really feel sexy and all that stuff and be confident right now, because I'm confident in my books. I'm confident in my education. I'm confident in my relationships with professionals. And that is something that I take pride in. That is something that no one can take away from me. And I am so grateful for that at the same time. You know, even though I'm not feeling the most beautiful and sexy right now, I know that once I get my degree and I make those long-term relationships, I am going to feel confident for the rest of my life. And that's the moral of the story. Like, you know, when you're young, you think, oh yeah, like I need friends. And trust me, I get lonely all the time. I'm like, my friends, my friends, my friends. And it's like, your friends, they're friends, but are they really gonna give you that job down the line when you need that job? You know, are they gonna give you that connection that you need with, you know, the coordinator of so-and-so medical center? Or, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you need to make connections. You need to educate yourself, learn from your mistakes, and, you know, really gain knowledge when you're in this field, because medicine changes every single day. You know, the dental field changes every single day. There are new laws, you know, there's a lot to get involved in, a lot of people that need oral health care, and that's really my goal. That's my passion. So, and I know for you guys watching this video, that's your passion. So, you know, I handle stress by focusing on the end goal, focusing on my future, and letting everything else fall into place. Because what's yours is yours, and no one's gonna take away from you, period. You know, what's the friends that are gonna love you, whether you're with them 24/7 or not, those are the friends that are gonna stick with you long term. It's just that simple. You know, already being in my second semester, I've made some really close relationships. I've got to know many different people, and I know it's just gonna get better. I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. I really am. Also, you know, it's nice to have fun once in a while. Having fun is definitely important, but, you know, you gotta balance it as much as you can. So that's what I try to do. I'll go for a walk. I have a glass of wine here and there. I paint, all that stuff. It's fun. But comes down to future self. So yeah, guys, I really don't know what else to say. I'm just happy that I've gotten this far. If you guys have any more questions, let me know how you guys feel about this video. I tried to keep it short and sweet. You know, eating and talking is a little challenging, just a little bit. Dental hygiene is stressful. I can't stress it enough. In my videos, you guys know what it is. I just don't want to lie to you and sugarcoat things for you and tell you that it's butterflies and rainbows, because it's not. What's butterflies and rainbows is when you get those 90s on your exams, those high 80s on your exams. That's rainbows and butterflies right now while you're in dental hygiene school. There's going to be a lot of stress. So your focus needs to be dental hygiene, period. I can't stress it enough. It's just what it is. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For those who are applying to dental hygiene school, do not give up. Have faith, have hope. Work very hard if you're taking those prerequisites. And if you're already in the program, girl, guy, you know what I'm going through right now, and I'm right there with you. So cheers to some tacos, and I will see you guys in my next video.